Hey guys, so I just wanted to make a video. Yeah, I have some random things going through my head, really. Not a whole lot has been going on with me, or I guess what a whole lot depends on your way you look at it. Allergies stink, guys, especially when the weather thinks it's July. But we'll be having our wonderful April weather in a couple of days again, so I'm excited. I started a blog, which I apparently started one in 2007 and made 5 entries and stopped. So it's like I didn't even know I had a blog until I logged on. I forgot about it. So I deleted the old one because I don't even remember writing. I remember writing those, but don't remember writing them all at the same time. And so made a blog, and it's going to be pretty random blog too. I really want to focus on some of the more random things in life in my blog, and I'll put a link to it below because I can't remember the name of my blog. And I just renamed it, so like yesterday when I made it, remade it, all that good stuff, whatever. But I do want to focus on the random things that bring different thoughts together, I guess, or different life together, or just things to make people happy. So like I said, it's gonna be rather random, and really, I think a lot of what I want to do is capture some of the random things I come across in a day, and kind of post about that. So I want to try to do it as frequently as I can, but we all know how that goes. Okay, that is not my phone. Let's see, what else? I can't think of much. My head hurts. I haven't been feeling well, so it makes a lot of things complicated. 2 weeks until I see a cardiologist. Well, a cardiologist off the mountain, and then 2 weeks after that, see a cardiologist in town. I think I see too many cardiologists, that's for sure. But it's alright. What else? I am trying to get, I can't think. I'm trying to get a new appointment with my GI doctor. Which, new appointment, change appointment. It's a messy situation with that, actually. Over the last week and a half, I've been getting increasingly sicker. GI wise, I guess you could say. I want to say it's my liver, to be honest. I'm really definitely having a lot of right upper quadrant pain and nausea and vomiting, and I'm running fevers again, which isn't bad at all, but the way the pain is, I'm just this is the pain I had before. This is the pain where it took a month before anyone realized what's going on, because I was misdiagnosed 4 times, and people just kept adding medicines to me, and more medicines, and eventually that's what was making it worse. So, I called the doctor, my primary doctor, and he ran lab work, and my enzymes were, definitely starting to increase, and so I told him, I said, well, don't worry about it, I'm going to call the GI doctor. And so that's what I did. I called down on Monday. Today's Wednesday. And the nurse scheduling person was just like, well, I'm gonna stick you in mid-June. I was like, excuse me? Mid-June? Yeah, it's his first opening. And I was just like, well, this isn't gonna work for me, I'm sorry. And I tried to kind of explain the situation because when I had seen him in October, by the time I got in there, because it had been like 12 weeks before, after my referral was made before I could see him, I was asymptomatic and everything was back to normal. So he told me that if it ever happened again, to call him immediately. And immediately would probably been not waiting almost 2 weeks when I have symptoms. But I had to make sure my symptoms were like actually gonna stay. And so I argued with this woman for like 10 minutes and I was like, you do not understand. I was like, I don't care. I can't wait 10 weeks. And so eventually I just came and I said, fine, give me an appointment in 10 weeks. And I said, I need to speak to his nurse. And she was, well, his nurse was busy, but she could pass on a message. And so I passed on the message, she knew that I needed her to call me because I needed a sooner appointment. And I kind of had like an attitude. And I was just like, you don't understand, woman. Like, seriously. And after I got off the phone with her, I actually emailed the doctor directly, which is a very neat aspect that this hospital has, because in the patient portal section, like, you can't even find the flippin' patient portal just on the homepage, or at least I have never been able to find it, but you can like Google it and it comes up right away. And they have signs around the hospital, but you can have all your medical records wherever you go, because all you have to do is log on to it, and you can send any doctor an email that you've seen, and all your labs are there, tests, doctor's notes, all your appointments. You can request appointments, and it's an amazing thing. And so I, logged in and I emailed him right away, and I said, I gotta come see you. And I said, call me, I'll explain. I just can't wait 10 weeks. I said, I'm definitely really sick. I'm already having trouble staying hydrated. All that good jazz. So he called me back the next morning, and I have to go down the 17th to see the cardiologist. So he wants me to see one of his colleagues on the 17th, because he's only in clinic on Fridays, which they downside to this hospital, but what can you do? At least they're reachable most of the time. And so I agreed to that. Not entirely sure how this is going to work though, because I was thinking about this later on. So I'm going to call back in the morning and see if I can maybe slide in like a different day. But he just didn't want me to make 2 different trips. But it was agreed that if I got progressively worse or significantly worse before that appointment, that I would go to the emergency room, and not the emergency room in town. That I would go off the mountain, like the 1.5 to 2 hour trip off the mountain to go to the emergency room there, where they'd be better equipped and they can get the GI resident on call. So I was just like, very nice, I can do that. And so yeah, I'm not excited about this as much as I thought I would be, especially since now I'm going, well, my cardiology appointment is first, but it's inevitable that the doctor's going to be running late. And it's really important that I see the cardiologist, but obviously it's really important that I see the GI doctor. So I'm really struggling right now to try to figure out which appointment is more important. I get saying cardiology because worst case scenario, there's always an emergency room. But we'll see. I guess time will tell, like, after I talk to the doctor and or their office in the morning, and sorry, short of breath. I forgot what I was saying. After I talk to the doctor's office and see how I'm feeling closer to the appointment, it'll be, I think, easier to determine. We'll see. Crazy. No. Oh, and I've also decided Mother Nature hates me. Because, I mean, I don't know if you can hear the rain in the background, because you're sitting on, like, windowsill. But this isn't working very well anymore. There we go. But anytime I walk outside, it starts downpouring. Which makes, like, walking really hard. Yesterday I went to go for a walk, and it was sunny. By the time I got, like, not even a mile, it was downpouring, and I just wasn't happy. Like, it just was not a happy day for me. But maybe there's always tomorrow, the next day, or the fall, when all the storms have passed. But we'll see. I'm keeping my fingers crossed for better weather. At least weather I can enjoy. Oh, and I'm getting an iPad. I know this is really, really random. So that's really exciting. So maybe I'll be able to take, like, more videos while I'm out and about, because while I have a camera, I tend to forget I have the camera. Or, yeah, I always think I'm going to do something and then I just forget. So I'm really stoked about the iPad, and the video quality should be much better, so I'm really excited about that too. But now that I'm just rambling about really random things, which is kind of how my brain feels right now, I'm going to go. So I hope y'all are doing fabulous, and if y'all have, yeah, I can't remember what was I say. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.